Good afternoon, friends. Dr. BVR Mohan Reddy, Chairman, Board of Governors, IIT Hyderabad. Chief Representative of JICA, Sri Saito Mansunirio. My dear friend Anil Kumar, Mr. O.P. Bhatt from Greenco, Director IIT Hyderabad, Professor B.S. Murthy ji, my dear friend Mahesh from Greenco, distinguished faculty members of IIT Hyderabad, Vice Chancellor IFLU, Mr. Suresh, representative from industry, students, friends from media. Today, I congratulate Mr. BVR Mohan Reddy for donating generously for a School of Innovation and Entrepreneurship. I congratulate all his colleagues from his foundation for his generous gesture. Today, we inaugurate the state-of-art Technology Innovation Park. Today, we inaugurate the Research Center Complex. And today, we witness one historic signing of MOU between Greenco and IIT Hyderabad for a Greenco School of Sustainable Science and Technology. I think with Mahesh and Anil's generosity, Hyderabad IIT got its first substantial contribution for sustainability. I congratulate both Mohan Reddy ji and Anil and Mahesh. Rightly, they took responsibility of society. Friends, today, what are the challenges? After 34 years, Prime Minister Modi envisioned national education policy. Today, we all are in the 21st century. In a way, we have crossed past 2 decades of 21st century. And we're the era of industrial revolution 4.0. In last few centuries, when we passed through the different phase of industrial revolution, for the first time, there is a symptom, there is a sign, India can play a major role in this industrial revolution 4.0. And I'm here in the IIT Hyderabad with this confidence in this journey of future. You all will carve out a place for yourself, for the state of Telangana, for our country, for entire globe. I am confident IIT Hyderabad is going to play a major and big role in the future journey. But I'm not going to, I'm thankful to JICA, Mr. Saito, for his generous contribution to build up this modern day temple. We all are committed to fulfill the dream of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji for Atmanirbhar Bharat. When we are talking about Atmanirbhar Bharat, this is not only meant for Indian citizens. If I cite 2 examples in city of Hyderabad, the company from Hyderabad, Bharat Biotech, has developed an answer for the global crisis. And the serum company of Pune is providing vaccine to half of the globe. These are the 2 scientific evidence when all the global players are putting their own condition, whether they will be binded by indemnity or they will take responsibility, they all are in debate. Their offer are conditional. But when we develop our own innovation, own vaccines, We never put any condition. Today, India is safe after this multi-layer of COVID wave due to more than 200 crore doses are already given to Indian citizens, and we are supplying to different part of globe as a vaccine gesture. This is the achievement of our scientific community of our country. This is Atmanirbhar Bharat for me. This Atmanirbhar approach will lead to global harmony, to global peace and global development. Today morning, I was interacting with the deans of this institute. When we are talking about the future roadmap of this institute, rightly as a dynamic leader of this institute, Murthy Saab mentioned me, we have a vision to take this institute up to the student strength of the 20,000. I put up my view, give my view on that issue. Since last 1 year, friend, today is July 2nd. Last year in July 7th, I took charge of Minister of Education and Skill Development. As a student of public policy and public practitioner, as a public policy practitioner, my learning of last 1 year is what should be the role of IIT? Should it create more technocrats, more scientists or generalists? Or should IIT create more focus, innovation, technology? Today, there is my dear friend Anil ji is here. Anil and me and Mahesh, we all were engaged during my Minister of Petroleum days. He came to see me during COVID period. How to, in those days, 2 years ago, we all are talking about hydrogen as a alternative fuel. Today, due to geopolitical scenario, the crude oil price is more than $120. This is unaffordable for Indian economy. Not only Indian economy, lot of developing countries, emerging economy are not able to with this high price crude oil. They can face the bill. So India, we have lot of things to do. We have to give basic service to our citizen. We are committed to give energy justice to our citizen. Today, India is the number 3 energy consumer in the world. After China and America, we are the number 3 energy consumer. But our per capita energy consumption is 1/3 of the global average. That means in next 25 years of Amrit Kal, when India will be completing 100 years of independence from Britishers, we will be the number 1 energy consumer in the world. How do we arrange our basket? How do we source our energy? On that quest, Anil, Mahesh and me, we met. Can hydrogen be an alternative? Yes. Technologically, hydrogen is a proven and affordable energy source. The challenge in India is price. If we scale it up, then there is an answer. There is affordability. And lot of other things are there, transportation, storage, all these things are there. Being an innovator, being a risk taker, both of them are committed to create new models for energy. This energy innovative, I think the Mahesh and Anil's duo has developed a unique model of energy storage. When we're talking about energy storage, we're talking about how do we store the energy frequency at a point. But they have developed Indian models, pump storage, blending with solar energy and hydro energy, and giving 24/7 green energy to the consumer. And I agree with Mr. Bhatt. We have to think about our future. We have to look into the need of the society, and as a responsible global leader, Prime Minister Modi took responsibility, though India is not one among the major pollutant. Our carbon emission contribution is very minimal. With that also, as a responsible global leader, Prime Minister Modi took charge. Yes, will generate this much of renewable energy and will reduce the carbon emission up to this percentage. And how do we find the answer? Unless until the niche institute like IIT will come forward. On that quest, when we took charge of this ministry, on a lighter mood, I asked Anil, why don't you, my basic understanding, unless until we'll catch the bull's horn, we'll face the problem front to front, we cannot solve the problem. Gone are the days India will only be a consuming economy. Today morning we are discussing, we are importing machines. We are not developing machines. We are the user of machine, we are the user of technology. Why can't we develop the machine? Which machine will give global solutions? In the IT industry, Mohan Reddy and all their colleagues are providing IT solution, implementing IT solution all over the world. But are we in a position to give end-to-end solution in the emerging IT area, in the AI area? I'm happy IIT Hyderabad is giving UG courses in AI. Few months back, one of the leading multinational company, Indian origin multinational company, CEO came to see me and he advised me, you invite Indian origin professors, all part of the world, those who are into AI. Because AI is the future, semiconductor is the future, green energy is the future. These are the frontier area, and no more India can be a consuming country only. We have to innovate, we have to develop, we have to create our own model. That model will not only going to solve India's problem, it is going to solve global problem. In that way, we'll take responsibility of global community. This is our idea, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We count entire human being as our own family. And India has its own heritage and its own tradition to fulfill its responsibility. I'm confident. So in a lighter mood, I give my mind to my deans and my friends. It should be a center of excellence. Because you need not worry about the number. Those who have a fire within their belly, they will find out the way. I cite two examples in this stage. Professor Murthy is not a student of IIT. Dr. Mohan Rao is a student, product of IIT. Congratulations to Dr. Mohan Rao. But that doesn't mean Murthy Garu is a small man. And let us go to my dear friend Anil. I was asking about him, in which institute you studied? Sir, I studied in the 4 colleges, none of them give me degree. Due to his entrepreneurial nature, he did not stop with a degree. He did not appear in the JEE advanced examination. In another lighter mood, I was jokingly sharing my view with my professor friends. Through AI, every day, technology company we are thinking, we are exploring new things. It's not like that. Technology company are exploring our psychology every day, every moment. through AI. Google is providing you your choice of topic. Unknowingly, you have been trapped. You are not getting information. He is getting your information. This is AI up to my understanding. And this, and our Indian community is very smart in that way. In the quota is a symbol. In every city, every state, there are 2-3 small quotas. Every state. There is nowadays every district there is a quota model. In the in charge of education ministry, I was once reviewing the JEE examination. Last year, who is taking JEE examination? Who is setting the questions? Who are the students? Usually students are from the 12th pass by any of the state board or any of our NCR, CBSE board. And NCRT is the basic curriculum in charge of the up to 12. They are not preparing the question. The question is prepared by IIT professors. Who is setting the benchmark? Quota friends are setting the benchmark. Every year, the professor from IIT thinking, okay, this quota guy is cracking my knowledge level, so let me put another difficult layer of question. Every year, quota syndrome rural part of Telangana, rural part of Assam, rural part of Rajasthan. I did not pronounce the name of my dear friend, Saito Mistunori. Is right pronunciation? How do I pronounce rightly? Previously, I know I could not take your name in the right pronunciation. But now I am taking it Saito Mistunori. How do I do that? Because my office in Odisha, in a translation, sent me this translated pronunciation few minutes before. So I am reading that in Odia. See the strength of this language. I am reading that because in that way I am Odia. By born I am Odia. My mother tongue is Odia. So I will be confident in my Odia. So I pronounce in Saito Mistunori. Because my office sent me it translated. Friends, technologies are available. Technology is meant for greater communication. Technology is meant for ease. Technology is meant for greater understanding. Unfortunately, in our country, with our limited knowledge and our vision, we thought elite organization, English is the elitist language, and these are the instrument of growth and knowledge. Friends, NEP has given an alternative view through local language, through Indian originated knowledge base, Indian knowledge system based knowledge. And finally, what is our requirement? If I give you one statistics, friends, our local language, our population of this country is around 135 to 140 million crores. The working age group in our country is globally starts at 50. If we calculate the age group of the 15 to 25, that means at the age of 15, a boy will be get into economic opportunity. He is able to join in the workforce. Legally, it is possible. Up to 25, he is learning. Learning as a student, learning as a PhD student, learning as a postdoctoral student, learning as a master student, learning as a UG student. or earning without any training also. In our system, skill development is not a formal organizational ecosystem in our knowledge ecosystem. Skill is a category 2 of knowledge. Though we have to go through a skilling process. In the era of industrial revolution 4.0, the era of digitalization, we did not know what kind of opportunities are there in our mobile phone feature. There are so many windows, so many apps. We're using, half of them are not used by us because we didn't know the skill. So every citizen, skilling is a lifelong learning requirement. 15 to 25, this is the age group of learning, skilling, reskilling, upskilling. That number in our country is more than 25.15 crore. 25.15 crore. With that, if I count my higher education, out of that 25 crore, around 11 crore are coming to any formal system. To secondary schools, to higher secondary schools, to polytechnics, to higher education institutions. That means another 14 crore youngsters are not getting any formal education and skilling system, but they are eligible for economic contribution. Friends, tell me how a country who has an aspiration, who has an ambition to become $5 trillion economy, by default, which country will become the number one energy consumer by next 25 years? If we will not empower capacity or skilling or education to our youngsters, how do we fulfill the aspiration? This is a simple thing. Every student, every youngster has a dream of getting employed. That's my proposition to all of you, those who are in stage or those who are as a professor, as a student, those who are in front of me. Let us, in the 21st century, after 2 decades, with our learning of past, let us change the definition which NEP has envisioned. We have to change the mindset of job seeker. Today, if a student is getting a degree, what is his next step? What kind of package he is getting in the campus interview? This is our parameter of performance. And in every year, my media friends are here, they might be publishing in IIT Hyderabad. This year, our students' package is this much. This is the parameter of performance. Let us change the parameter of performance. If a student, how much new job he has created, how much new dignified way of living he has given to his colleagues, to his society, that should be the new parameter of education, skilling, performance, and achievement. And I strongly believe a young institution like IIT Hyderabad is the right place to envision this global expectation. And mark my word, friends, this is not going to give an answer to Indian society. This is going to give an answer, and IIT Hyderabad can be a model for emerging economies. This is our understanding of global responsibility. That's why, through this prestigious organization, I have requested both the BOG president and director sir to create a world-class skill development center. We're developing IITs, UG courses, PG courses, doctoral courses, and postdoctoral courses. We're developing incubation centers. We're creating startups. We're creating unicorns. All are fine. But create a productive economy, to create a producing or manufacturing economy, We have to create a robust manpower. Technology is moving very fast. So societal growth and expectation is also moving very fast. An institution like IIT and community like you, country has a lot of expectation from all of us, especially in institution like IIT. Friends, I'm happy all the noble persons are here gathered today, and all the noble aspirations are here to be fulfilled. I am confident with this effort of this different kind of activities, will serve our motherland, will serve our country, will serve the humanity. Thank you for inviting me to this prestigious moment. Thank you, friends.